What up, Blockchain Nation? Thanks for taking time to watch this video. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. So let's get into it. Top 10 companies that are currently accepting crypto payments. This is huge. This is very important. And yeah, let's go over this real quick. So, Bitcoins, 99bitcoins.com, it lists out a couple of companies which we're going to go over. Companies like Wikipedia, Microsoft, AT&T, Burger King, Subway. You can look at this URL yourself. It says Subway accepts, branches accept Bitcoin. I don't know about this. I haven't watched this. I should have watched this before. Anyway, Pizza Hut, and the list goes on and on. So before we go into this list, let's take a look at this article. This is an article by Fast Company. It talks about the Winklevoss twins, who you know are one of the allegedly co-founders of Facebook. And I believe they were stiffed or screwed by Mark Zuckerberg. Anyways, we don't want to get into the argument, but Gemini, the cryptocurrency exchange founded by Bitcoin billionaires Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, announced that they are joining forces with Flexa, a platform that enables shoppers to spend Bitcoin, either Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Cash and Gemini dollars are major retailers across the US, which is Barnes and Nobles and the whole list of companies. So the Winklevoss twins partner with Flexa. This is very, very important, and I should tell you why. Because if you read this article again, the same Flexa solution, this as of 2019, this is when they went into expanding payments into Canada. And you can read more about Flexa, how Flexa Tech will let you spend Bitcoin from other apps too, and on and on and on and on and on. So why is this important? This is Flexa. Flexa allows you to accept crypto payments. It's not the only platform that allows this, but I think this platform has huge backing by the Winklevi, and as you can see, they allow seamless payments through Shopify and a whole list of other platforms. Now, this takes me into the talk, which is our top 10 companies that accept Bitcoin. This is a good article to read, and this is also similar to the one I'm going to go over, which is by Yahoo Finance. And you can list this, you read this yourself, but we're just going to walk through this. So the first company on this list is Microsoft. Here we go. So Microsoft is number one. Microsoft became an early adopter of Bitcoin in 2014 when it began accepting the cryptocurrency as payments for games and apps and other digital content for platforms like Windows Phone and Xbox. Bitcoin was still largely unknown in 2014, and many of those who are familiar heard about this. Anyways, Mt. Gox collapsing and the likes. So Microsoft was one of the first adopters of accepting crypto payments. They haven't gone full-fledged. I'm not sure if now you can buy. I know you can still use it to buy some applications or Windows on the Xbox and stuff, but I'm not sure how invested Microsoft is in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I think they're still, playing around, not playing around, that's not the word. They're still, their toes are in the water. They haven't gone full-fledged in crypto yet, but as you can see, it's exciting as of 2014 to accepted crypto payments. So Microsoft is a huge company, and that's a big one. Another one is PayPal. PayPal, if one was going to beat Microsoft to the punch, it seems the sense that the company blazed the trail for modern digital payments. So Microsoft began accepting Bitcoin in 2014, 3 months after PayPal got on board in September. Back then, Bitcoin was trading at XBT instead of BTC, but I really think that PayPal is going huge. You can actually buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies from PayPal. And I think PayPal is making a huge investment in crypto payments, so they are really going head. They're not toes in, but they're like almost knee deep when it comes to Bitcoin. So that fees were lower than that profit equivalent to 2%, 3% charge that businesses are paying for credit card transactions. And this is huge for PayPal. If PayPal really takes this further and they provide a layer where merchants can accept payments as opposed to the usual high fees from credit card payments, and they can use cryptocurrencies, I think that would be a game changer. Overstock is another company now. Overstock, as early as forever, I think. Yes, full 9 months before PayPal took the plunge, and even before Microsoft, Overstock became the first major retailer to accept Bitcoin as payments. I know they were heavy bullish on crypto. So Overstock is a big one. So Overstock was probably a crypto company as early as 2018. So on Overstock you can buy furniture, you can buy rugs and decor, and Overstock accepts crypto payments. So that's a big one. Another big one is Whole Foods. Now Whole Foods accepts a cryptocurrency down broken a payments startup called Flexa. Back to what we talked about in the beginning, which was Flexa with the Winkovi. Flexa, remember Flexa? Remember these guys? Well, so where are we? So due to Flexa, the partnership platform allowed big retailers to incorporate Flexa into digital scanners already using to accept phone-based payments through Apple Pay and the digital wallet. So thanks to Flexa, a huge company like Whole Foods, which is backed by Amazon. But Amazon does not accept Bitcoin, but is accepting Bitcoin through Whole Foods. Now, I will not be surprised the next couple of years, especially when we've gone through all this ebbs and flows with Bitcoin, that Amazon will probably, in my opinion, accept Bitcoin. They have no choice. I'm sure they will join the bandwagon because I'm sure they're using Whole Foods as an experiment for that. Next is Etsy. Again, so Etsy itself doesn't have a platform accepting Bitcoin as payments, but the independent sellers who populate its platform can accept crypto in their individual shops if they choose to. It's up to the seller to add on other payments. So Etsy itself does not accept Bitcoin, but it allows its individual sellers to accept Bitcoin, which is still good. But why this is huge is because the Etsy community forum has a special page dedicated to Bitcoin with tutorials that explain how sellers can advertise that they accept Bitcoin. So if they're allowing the sellers to accept Bitcoin, it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, before they start accepting Bitcoin at global scale. Starbucks, in March 2020, just as Musk began covering places across America and around the world, Starbucks announced it was joining the Bitcoin revolution. Well, kind of. Like Etsy, Starbucks dipped its toes in the water instead of diving right into accepting crypto as cash. You can't pay for your provisions with Bitcoin at the register, but you can add Bitcoin along with other things like gift card balances, frequent flyer miles to the Starbucks app. So they are playing around with it. They are not plunging in, they're still like playing around to see, hey, we're playing with Bitcoin, just to see how that goes. And Newegg is an online electronics giant. It accepts Bitcoin. Newegg is a big company. Newegg just lets you pay outright. So sorry, they've gone all in, which is good. Unlike some of the others that require you to convert crypto to cash through an app or third-party service, Newegg just lets you pay outright with Bitcoin. Kind of like the same approach that these guys at Overstock have gone. So Newegg has gone. What's the word? They're not dipping their toes. They've plunged into the whole Bitcoin ecosystem. Home Depot too is using Winkovi's Flexa system. Back to remember Flexa. So Flexa has opened up a crypto dam, and they've allowed Home Depot. So retailers have to submit balance sheets into dollars, no matter what form of payment they accept, which was long a bit stumbling block for companies that wanted to accept Bitcoin but didn't know how. But Flexa converts Bitcoin to dollars instantaneously. So thanks to Flexa, Home Depot is also accepting. And then Rakuten is a Japanese cashback shopping site. As part of global Bitcoin, began letting users choose Bitcoin as a payment option in 2015. So Rakuten made it possible by integrating the Bitnet payment processing platform on its own marketplace. So they're not using Flexa, but they're using another payment platform that allows you to accept crypto payments. And then finally, we have Twitch. Twitch is the 800-pound gorilla on the streaming video platform block. Yep, for gamers are on Twitch most of the time as opposed to using YouTube. Not that I'm knocking YouTube, but I'm on YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube don't cancel me. But Twitch is a huge gaming platform. So Twitch is owned by Amazon. And just like Whole Foods, it now accepts cryptocurrencies and not just Bitcoin. You just can pay in Bitcoin, but also Bitcoin Cash and Ether, as well as lesser used coin like all these guys like Ripple and the rest. Twitch was one of the earliest adopters of crypto, adding in as a payment option in 2014. That, however, ended in 2019 when Twitch quietly removed its Bitcoin service in June 2020. However, Twitch bought the capability back, sorry I can't read today, to the delight of its crypto-conscious users. So if Twitch, if Rakuten, if Home Depot, if Newegg, if Starbucks, if Etsy, if Whole Foods, if Overstock, PayPal, and the big Microsoft can accept crypto payments, then what is everyone waiting for? These are the big boys. And I did a video some time ago about how FAANG companies are accepting crypto. Facebook has its Libra project, which is its own cryptocurrency. Apple has been quiet about the whole crypto thing. I'm sure they're wondering how they're going to get involved. Netflix, no comment on them so far. Amazon, in my opinion, is getting involved through Twitch and through Whole Foods. And Google, who knows what Google will do when it comes to cryptocurrency? Maybe they might take the Facebook route. Maybe they might, I don't know, who knows. And then, of course, Twitter. Twitter is a company that's run by Jack Dorsey, and Jack Dorsey is fully bullish on cryptocurrency. So this is so exciting. I think some companies are going to try and do their own crypto. I know that Walmart was experimenting with this a while ago about creating their own cryptocurrency, but I think ultimately most people does join bandwagon and accept already established crypto platforms or cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, like Ether, maybe Ripple, but in my opinion, possibly Bitcoin and Ethereum will be the winners in terms of crypto payments. Now, with the Lightning Network on top of Bitcoin that can help to make faster payments, I think it's just going to explode. This is an exciting year for Bitcoin, exciting couple of years for Bitcoin, and I can't be more excited about cryptocurrencies than I am right now. So that is all I have. So till next time, my wish for you is that you learn more about cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies are changing and will change the world, especially in the finance and the distributed ledger space. And it is my personal opinion that those who get involved early will greatly impact the future. And if that is you, that is my change.
If you would like to create more awareness for your brand or content, or you would like to earn additional income, register now on www.kleekey.com. The more you share, the more you earn. Kleekey.